All right, welcome back, everybody. You are watching the Now Morning Show, and we do hope that you're having a great morning so far. Now we're going to be chatting about the Trade and Investment Conference 2020. Joining me this morning, Dr. Mahindra Ramdeen, who is the CEO of the TTMA, and my other guest via Zoom is Ian Gold, who is the General Manager of Enterprise Services, TSTT. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome.
Good
Hi, good
morning.
morning.
Thank you for joining us this
your
morning.
viewers.
So first off, I'll go
Thanks
with
for
you,
having us.
Dr. Ramdeen. What's the level of participation for the virtual TIC? Number of
Okay, thank you very much.
exhibitors and number of buyers.
Right. First of all, can I just say that this is the first year we have in this virtual platform, TIC. This is our 21st year of hosting the TIC trade show, and we felt that we need to pivot. When this whole situation with the corona embarked upon us, we told ourselves that we cannot not have TIC. We had to engage in a new platform
Right.
to allow the show to continue. So we have done that, and our objective was to get about 40 to 50 booths at the TIC. We have actually closer to about 100 participants right now at the TIC sign
Wow.
up as exhibitors. In terms of exhibitors, my last check up to yesterday evening was close to 2,000 buyers registered.
Wow.
Converting those buyers to come onto the platform on the days of the show, that is the real challenge. But further to that, you always see a push of buyers coming on board closer to the day of the show. So the week before, you see buyers signing up more
Right.
than anything else.
It was a busy
Presently,
time.
we have over 30 international companies participating in the show, either as buyers and or exhibitors. So those are some of the numbers we have at this point in time.
That is some great news. And let me jump over to you, Ian. You are representing TSTT, and TSTT has been a sponsor of the TIC for quite some time. What is the value of the relationship between TSTT and the sponsorship of TIC?
Significant value for us. Obviously, we've partnered with Ramesh and his team for a number of years. You know, Trinidad and Tobago has always had a very vibrant, very strong, a very competitive manufacturing base. I think that's one of Trinidad's sort of pillars of growth. Obviously, TSTT, we are Trinidad and Tobago's largest provider. The partnership makes a lot of sense. A lot of Ramesh's customers and members are our customers. So, the synergies are there. We're delighted to support. And, COVID has reminded us that necessity is the mother of invention.
Right.
Just look at the way we're doing this interview. A year ago, Ramesh and I were in a studio.
That's right.
So, we're delighted to bring some of our technology to make this happen for TIC and TTM.
That's wonderful. And how do you view the move to a virtual TIC? And do you see it happening in the future in a hybridized fashion?
Absolutely. I'm not altogether convinced, hopefully one day when COVID is behind us and we look back, it will fundamentally change the way we live, the way we work, the way we interact. And I certainly think that our work lives will change. I've always had the adage in my career that work is not a place, work is a frame of mind. And I think, if once you have good, strong, robust connectivity, you have devices, look at the excellence that we've seen MOE and CXC deliver online education for our children. Look how businesses have adapted. Like I said, example, look how we've adapted to this this morning. This is becoming now sort of quite the norm.
Yeah,
I think we all look forward to the day of returning to what we used to know. But, the adaptation has been good, and I think it will end up in a hybrid environment in years to come.
Dr. Ramdeen, what do you think are the advantages now of this being able to go virtual?
Well, first of all, let me echo the sentiment of Mr. Gold. The partnership with TSTT has spanned over a decade, and the synergies are great. He mentioned to the fact that we possibly could go to a hybrid in the future, and I am seeing that, I see there are many advantages using the virtual platform. There are people who cannot come here physically when we had the physical show. This allows them to have a presence in the show, either as an exhibitor or as a buyer. So We are optimistic that this platform would allow us to have greater visibility to the international market, greater reach to the international market. As I said, we have over 33 international countries participating in the event this year. So we're hoping as the time draw closer, we'll see that number expand. The most we have ever had thus far is about 35 countries participating. The platform allows that to happen. You don't have to expend to take a plane to book hotels, you know, so those are some of the advantages. The disadvantages, as you ask, nothing beats coming, touching, tasting, feeling a product on a trade show. You know, that environment itself brings certain values that and intangibles that you cannot put a dollar value on. So as Mr. Galt alluded to, it may be a hybrid in the future. Maybe 2021, if we are allowed, we can have a mix of both a physical TIC and a virtual TIC going forward.
And, you know, that would really open doors up, as you mentioned, to both sides of things, being able to see, feel, and touch, and also being open to a wider market space as well. Now, Dr. Ramdeen, let me stick with you. If I wanted to visit the TIC, how would I do so? Could I attend the conference?
Right. So we are asking everyone to register. Go to ttma.com/TIC and register as a buyer, a consumer. It's free. There's no cost to register. We still have a couple of booths available. So people who are interested can also sign up at ttma.com/TIC or call the TTMA office 675-8862. That's 675-8862. Speak to Shana, extension 223. Speak to Brittany Ramdeen, extension 233. And they will sort you out. Those guys are there ready and waiting to facilitate the process.
And thankfully, we have the information on screen right now, so those who are watching can jot down that information as well, or check back our video because it'll be up online also. What are some of the other features of TIC people could look out for?
We do have a very interesting, as we always do, a webinar series. And this year, as I said, the platform allow us to go wide with this process in the sense that we will have had limited webinars in a physical context.
Right.
But in this context, we have a lot more webinars, a lot wider set of topics stemming from technology, ability to trade, doing business with CARICOM countries, doing business with international countries. We have all our sponsors, TSCT, MTI, First Citizen, Nagico. They're all doing seminars on their own to bring information and disseminate information to their clientele. So that is a major component of the show this year. But another major thing that I want to allude to is the ACS is having their international conference at the TIC this year. Right. So they are twinning with TTMA. So the ACS that represent most of the countries in the hemisphere will be participating at TIC, having their webinar series, their international conference, as well as exhibiting at the TIC. So that is a new element of TIC this year.
All right, and with that, it's very exciting news for the upcoming virtual TIC 2020, and we look forward to that coming up very soon. Again, you can check out the website and the contact information that was previously on screen to get more information. But for now, I want to thank my two guests who were with me, Dr. Mahindra Ramdeen, and I also want to thank you as well, Ian Galt of...
Very welcome. Thanks for having us.
All right, and have a great one.